Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, I'm not in focus. Why am I not in focus? Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, I'm so sorry for my absence. Just had a lot of stuff going on with work. A lot of work, a lot of studying to do. Having said that, we're back again with more reaction videos. Also, I had a couple to post that got just outright copyright blocked, which is frustrating in its own right. So, it is what it is. I could make a whole video about that. There have been plenty of videos made about how stupid that is. So I won't really go into it here. Thank you guys for the support. We're almost at 200 subscribers, which to me is just mind-blowing. This song is another suggestion from a viewer. Mr. D recommends Since I've Been Loving You by Led Zeppelin. This is one of my favorite songs of theirs. I've heard it before. I've never heard the live version. So without further ado, let's get into it. You know the drill. Leave a like, leave a comment, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to get notified every time I go live. Check the links in the description for ways to support the channel, and let's do it. That guitar solo is wonderful. A lot of people consider the guitar solo on the record cut of this song to be one of the best blues guitar solos ever. The intro on the studio version is a lot slower and not nearly as solo-y, but there's not really much else to say. It's Jimmy Page. It's just Jimmy Page.
2:11 every night. Oh yeah, really makes a lot of drag. And I know that ain't right. I've really been the best of food. Oh yes, but I did what I could. Yes, I did. Oh, I love you more. Yes, I love you, baby. Oh, I love you. Oh, I love you. Oh, yeah. Oh, baby, since I've been loving you, I'm about to lose my worried mind.
It would be really hard to keep this song as slow as it's supposed to be playing live at Madison Square Garden. I'm going to be honest with you. I know they're questionably the best band to ever play, but playing in front of that many people, this song is slow. It's very, very slow. So being able to keep it kind of reined in, that's remarkable. The ending part of that verse, I think, is my favorite part. I know this solo's good, but the what happens there is he's playing like octave notes on the E and the G string, or I mean E and the D string, sorry, and it's bow 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 bow. Let me go back to that.
My word, my salvation, I'm about to lose. My word,
It's just such a good riff. Such a good riff. It's really simple. It's really easy to play. But closing out that verse that way is awesome.
everybody trying to tell me, that shit didn't mean me no good.
I hate
But
when
I
they do this.
tried.
Can't see the video. Gotta turn it off.
I really tried to do the best I could. I've been working myself. Oh, baby, loving every night. Yes, it's a drag, woman is a drag, my is a drag, yes, it's a drag. Sweet mama, I don't think that's right. Oh, baby, since I've been loving you, I'm about to lose my worried mind. Oh, don't make me lose it. Yes, I've been crying. Oh, yeah. Oh, my tears, they fell like rain. Don't you see them falling?
I gotta pause here. I can listen to this song the whole way through and not say anything because it's just one of my. It's so good. It's so good, and it came out on Led Zeppelin 3, which is my favorite album of theirs. And I don't want to say it was 1970, but I've always messed up their like timings. Led Zeppelin 3, for the most part, had a lot of more traditional songs. It had Immigrant Song, That's the Way. It had Hats Off to Roy Harper. It had Bron-Y-Aur Stomp. It had, I want to say it had Tangerine as well. Actually, let me look this up. Let me look this up before I screw it up. Point being that this album was not like, it did. And it had Out on the Tiles and Gallows Pole. So the and Friends and Celebration Day, which are, you have to listen to those as one song because the fade out. Point being that this was not a this was not a like blues heavy, album composition really. Like a lot of those songs are in very odd acoustic tunings that, this is just like a straight blues masterpiece. So anyway, I just find that to be interesting. Let's see what we got left here.
Hear my back door slam. I said, hey baby, I got a few back door. Oh, I've been walking from cell. Oh, baby, do it every night. Yellow the black, my yellow black, yellow the black, my yellow black. Don't let me lose my worried mind. I can't lose it. I've been trying so hard. Yes, I've been trying. Ooh, baby, I've been trying. Don't let me lose, don't let me lose. My worried mind.
Weird note to end on there. Sheesh. Oh man. I know I didn't do a lot of reacting there, and I'm not sorry about it. I'm gonna be honest. There are like this. I'm shook. Like I said, this is one of my favorite songs of theirs, period. I don't necessarily know that it's the best song they've written, which is kind of a subjective thing, to argue over, but it is so good. And this version, I think, competes with like I usually like listening to the studio versions first. Like I feel like that's the way that they had as much time as they ever would have wanted to record it the way they wanted it to be listened to. And then when you hear it live, sometimes it's changed around, for better or for worse, like some live versions I find to be better. But I think that this one, there's a lot to comment on before we end the video. Robert Plant at the time, I don't know if this was pre-vocal cord surgery or post-vocal cord surgery. A lot of people have commented on how impressive it is that during a lot of these live performances, because Led Zeppelin's career only spanned 12 years. It was from 68 to 80. And during a lot of their live performances, especially their bigger live performances, so the Royal Albert Hall concert, this one, which was in 73, sometime in the early 70s when they were undergoing a lot of these bigger concerts, they had like blown up worldwide. Robert Plant actually had a vocal cord surgery to remove a nodule, which is kind of a big deal. I think John Mayer may have had a similar surgery, as did Axl Rose. And for him to be able to sing this song, or any of their songs really, is impressive. I played in a cover band with some friends And the reason that we didn't do any Led Zeppelin songs is because they are so impossible to sing. And that's not a slight at anybody who can't sing them. It's just like there are so, like, the vocal range and the screaming involved is, one, just really hard to make sound good, and two, it's really hard on your voice. So if maybe you could sing one of their songs, but then if your voice is fried for the rest of the night, you're not going to be able to pull off a 30-song set at that point. You just can't do it. Yeah, I mean, that's like, it's that song is, in my opinion, a masterpiece. Like, it's just so good. It's got a lot of awesome guitar fills. It's a very fresh take on blues, which a lot of people, when we did the last song that we did of Led Zeppelin, I'm having an absolute blank on what song that was. It's not In My Time of Dying. It was nope, it's gone. I don't remember. When we did the other song, a lot of critics at the time were saying that it was just a blues jam. And this, in essence, is somewhat similar, but this is an original composition, and a lot of the things that they're doing. So this is in C major, I think. Yeah, I think it's in C. A lot of the songs a lot of the composition of this song really doesn't follow that, like, typical 12-bar blues thing. The octave outro of the verse is really unique, and then at the very end of the verses where he goes so that's actually a minor third that he's hitting. So it's A, and then it's A and then C bent into C major, which was the key, and then it goes back and does A minor or G sharp into C again. Just an awesome track, man. There's just not a whole. I don't have anything bad to say about this song. It's one of my favorites. It's kind of unfair that somebody recommended it and I picked it out of preference, but this is what we do. I think that's about it. Thank you guys so much for the support. I'm sorry for the absence again. I'm going to try to be more consistent with the video uploads. I've tended to record several in a day and just upload them all at once, but what I may do is schedule the uploads so that we have a consistent time for daily uploads, or as close to daily as I can get. Be sure to leave a like, be sure to leave a comment and subscribe, hit the notification bell, check the links in the description. We have a Patreon, we have a Discord, all that jazz. And until next time, say it every time, keep rocking, keep rolling, keep playing jazz if that's your thing. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.